everybody had to let me know, like, bro, this is like
this
big deal. Like, people come from around the world to go to MOJA.
How was that feeling like to feel all of that love and all of that attention that came from being selected with the MOJA Festival?
Believing in yourself and seeing what happens at the outcome is really true. When you put that time in and work so hard at something and want it, all type of opportunities come your way.
The saying is perception is reality, right? So what you're painting is a type of reality that you're seeing. Do you think that you're capped with your ability in this 3D matrix to actually really put on your canvas what you really see?
I'm so open to things and seeing things for what they are. And I take it for what it is with a grain of salt. I don't always have to make any, there's not always an angle to everything. Sometimes it's just black and white.
Yes, it is what it is.
Yeah, like paintings, you can make them any color you want, but sometimes but mostly life is black and white. You good or you bad, and there might be a little gray area in the middle, but or like, you know, either or. It's one or the other. Straight line.
Bing, what's up, my boy?
What's up now? Jamal, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Been all right?
Coolin', man.
Welcome to South Carolina. Welcome to South Carolina.
Good.
Full circle. SC Power Moves. The Art of Being. Demetrius Being. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. What's up, good people? Welcome back to SC Power Moves. I'm your guy, Aubrey Dunbar. I'm here with Demetrius Being. We're here to celebrate a whole bunch of ish that he got going on. So the first video or the first episode that you saw with Demetrius Being was back at the Gibbs Museum. We gave you a glimpse, just a little glimpse of what was going on with his artwork, where he was at in his painting career, and what inspired him to get started. But now we're about to come full circle. So let's talk about it, man. Let's celebrate it. You know what? This is the day after the Full Circle event. This is November 3rd. The Full Circle event was November the 2nd. So if y'all were there in this building here, you saw the electricity in the air.
Right.
So I would like to just give a toast to you, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I pour it up.
Yes, sir.
Sip champagne when we thirsty.
I appreciate it, man. Yes.
Let's see if we get some more.
1000%, man. Excellent pour.
You need some more?
I would never say no.
You need some.
I would never say
some
no.
more of that.
I would never say no. I appreciate it, man. Cheers to you.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Cheers to you. I would say cheers to you for all your hard work, but that's an understatement. See, I'm pretty sure it didn't feel like work. It felt like you were doing something that you were passionate about. It felt like you were doing what you were called to do, because it's got to be in you to produce this much work and put this much detail into your craft, and also have the nuts to present it to the people the way you did.
No, that does take a lot of that.
Man, cheers to you again, man. A lot of kahunas.
So,
So, I'll just start to where I saw light, and that was at the Gibbs. I saw the light that you had at the Gibbs Museum. It was probably before that, because I saw you posting pieces on Instagram. Yeah. So at the Gibbs Museum, did you know that you were going to be selected for the MOJA Festival, like to have that the banner piece or the signature piece of the MOJA Festival?
To answer that, no, I didn't know. It's funny, I was my day off and they hit me up on Wednesday. I was just sitting there.
What date was that?
It was September.
Oh, September.
No, I lie. It was in the end of July, going into August, that week. They hit me up just like, hey, the city of Charleston, a guy named Scott, and I was like, hey, what's up? I thought it was parking tickets.
Oh,
because the city of Charleston doesn't call everybody. Then it was like, oh no, we're calling. We love your work. We see you online. People have been showing us things that you've been doing, and we would love for you to be the 40th annual MOJA artist, post artist. And I said, what? Yeah. I just stopped immediately working out.
So wait. Oh, you were at the gym, or you?
I was at the gym.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So, like, did you get like that heart dropping feeling, like with your heart like in the back of your back or something like that?
Man,
Pause.
I think for any artist, which I can speak for myself extremely, that feeling of being seen and wanted and valued for your work.
Yeah.
That was just overwhelming feeling. I did get that. My heart
Yeah.
did drop. It dropped. It went up all around.
Yeah. It's like almost like seeing. I don't want to. It's like seeing a big ass check, like
Man,
in your bank account.
That's what it was like.
Yeah, oh shit.
That's how it was. It was like sitting there thinking, like, just because I got this,
Yeah.
I know the publicity that comes with it.
Yeah.
All the different avenues I can go, all the different people I can meet. But the funniest thing about it, at first, I was just happy they picked me for my artwork.
Yeah.
But everybody around me, I knew MOJA was big and Spoleto was big in Charleston.
Yeah.
But everybody had to let me know, like, bro, this is like
The big deal.
This big deal. Like, people come from around the world to go to MOJA.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Even though I lived there my whole life, but I've known just, I go to it. When you live in a city, you go to it, it's there, you like it, you enjoy it.
Yep.
But some things, we go somewhere else, it's big to somebody else when they come here.
Right.
Vice versa.
That's right. So when I didn't know how big it was until I actually seen how serious you were taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, you were there like night after night for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
I was like, okay, so this must be a big deal. And by the way, I do have the blue ballerina MOJA signature or selected MOJA piece in my room. My mom gave it to me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What year is that? Or no?
I think it's like 2018 maybe.
2018. Okay.
Maybe. I just to put a guesstimation year on it, because I remember when she brought that piece home, and I remember seeing it. I was like, but I thought she brought it from Target or something like that. I didn't know it came from MOJA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, bet.
You see how far that stretch is right there?
Yeah, and then so
hundreds of miles.
When you told me that, I was like, oh, so this is a big deal. And like, what was the experience like? I was there with you one night. Two nights. I saw like the gravity of it, like where people were just like excited for you, not even thinking about like any other piece. They were excited that you had that piece to celebrate. How was that feeling, like to feel all of that love and all of that attention that came from being selected with the MOJA Festival?
Man, it was just a testament to like what you pray for. I'm praying, man. I believe in God. Put God first in my life. Just actually believing in yourself and seeing what happens at the outcome. It's really true. When you put that time in and work so hard at something and want it, all type of opportunities come your way. Right. And that feeling of being just wanting to be seen, wanting to be talked to. People wanted to get to know who I was. What school did I went to? Was I?
People trying to vet you now.
Yeah.
See if you are who you are.
Was I trained? Because I'm self-taught. So people like, what?
Yeah.
You taught? They picked this self-taught artist that had only been painting for 4 years, so 40th MOJA poster artist. Yeah. So a lot of people know some of the story, the background, but just for that, man, it's
just
it's
for the
incredible
people,
feeling.
Just for the people, real briefly, when you say self-taught, even though you're self-taught, it's still a process inside of being self-taught, right? So tell us about that self-taught process.
So for the self-taught process, I started at 29 when I started painting. Started buying like cheap paint brushes. Dollar Tree, just wanted to see if I was really into it, and dedicate myself to it. So I learned my style through that. Yeah. Like I just started what I like, and I have certain artists that I enjoy, like Jackson Pollock. My favorite is Jean-Michel Basquiat. I love Keith Haring, and I love how they convey messages through artwork. Sometimes not even words. Sometimes just it may even be faces, probably like body language. Yep. So I looked at that and I was like, okay, I can create my own style. And I just started painting every day. It's like, okay, I like this, I like this, and I don't like this. We don't, all artists like that.
Yeah.
And
did you throw away a lot of stuff? Or do you keep it all?
you know what the thing? I kept it all.
Kept it all.
Because you know why? I wanted to keep a record
Of where you...
how good I was. It's a day-to-day process. So I painted every day.
Yeah.
Every day when I first started.
Yep.
Because that's how I knew I loved it. I would get off work and want to paint that bad. I started with like 8x11s, like 5x7 canvases just to see. And then now I'm doing 48x48 sizes, and now I'm trying to do wall sizes.
There you go. So you're saying that the process was getting better and better by every day, right? By continually doing what you want to get better at.
Right.
See, a lot of people have a vision in their mind, like they want to do something, but they don't understand, like, to be good at what you're doing, you have to put the hours in and the time in. And like, just like with this type of content, when I started this type of content, it took me a long time to even get to this point where I am right now, to have this, what y'all looking at right now, to look this good. And it's still miles and miles and miles, leaps and bounds that I can go and take it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not at my peak yet.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with you, with your artwork.
Right.
I see that, like, some of the earlier pieces, they were awesome, but where you were starting to blossom into, like, now, it's like,
it's crazy, right?
It's
astronomical.
It's astronomical.
You know what it is when you comfortable as an artist and you know what you want to say. That's the most challenging thing for artists. It's, you can paint good, pretty work. People can do that all the time. Like, people paint pretty things that's like trees, water. That's already beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Nature is beautiful. Yeah. But when you can create something from nobody's out your mind, that nobody's ever seen, out your mind, your heart, and your soul. Yeah. That's why I paint. Because I paint with emotion. I paint like, I feel like I paint like a raspy R&B singer.
Like Jadakiss.
That's rapping, but it's okay.
Oh, you say R&B singer? My bad.
No, you good, but I mean, like, I'm.
Who was a raspy R&B?
Nah, man, I was like Charlie Wilson mixed with Anthony Hamilton on the canvas. Yeah. Because I'm trying to get you to feel me when you feel that.
Okay. Like R. Kelly.
He feeling somebody. I love R. Kelly music, but I can't deny the music good, man.
The music.
Man. Yeah. Honey Love.
Honey Love. So when did you get the idea that you wanted to, just coming off the MOJA Festival, did you already know that you were going to put together your own event or your own exhibition?
I had the show envisioned because I said I love the winter time. It's normally cooler, and I'm like I've done sales most of my life at work. I think that's what separates me from most artists too, because I've actually had jobs where predicated on selling, making things appealing for customers. Yep. Being visual and being open and my customer service to the people. But to answer your question, I thought about my show for the winter time, November it should be cooler. And then the MOJA just hit me already out of nowhere. So I said, I gotta do both.
So you're already planning it?
I was planning my show. Yeah, I was planning my show for November. I was like, it's time, I'm ready. Yeah. I said, I got enough pieces. I got enough to fill a room where I can entertain hundreds of guests. And that's the biggest fear of a lot of artists. Some people put 10 pieces or maybe 10 to 15 in the building. Yeah. You don't want, everybody don't like everything just because you put it on the wall. You want everybody to have an option. That's why I brought every piece I ever created. Right. I brought it so everybody could see the gradual growth over time. But Mo just hit me out random, man. It was crazy. So I was like, man, this would be perfect for my show, giving me the hype for my show. People meeting all the people I never met, people knowing me, seeing me, getting in touch with me. People that came to the show last night, a lot of MOJA. Yeah. Scott Watson, my guy. Shout out to Scott. Appreciate him showing love. In Charlton, Shout out to Singleton for finding my art piece and picking the one he wanted. Sometimes I cry. That's what it's called. Sometimes I cry.
Yeah, I saw that you had like a vision at the Gibbs, because I feel like you were headed somewhere when we were talking at the Gibbs, but you didn't know what it was going to be just yet. But I knew that you were going to take it somewhere because of the conversation we was having and because of all the pieces that I was seeing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, piece. This is going to be something that's going to be like, you're growing it to be broad enough to actually put on a show. And that's because you put the man hours in. Yeah. But before the MOJA, did you know it was going to be called Full Circle? How did you come up with the name Full Circle?
That's a good question. Full Circle came to my mind because I was like, where I wanted to have my show, which is at the drop-in, owners are Jillian and Chandler.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. How?
Yeah. I have some good friends of mine. I met Jillian and her husband Spencer at Whole Foods where I work at part-time.
Yeah.
So I work different places, even for networking, just to meet people. But they, our souls, them two and mine, like we just connected and we just felt like family ever since. So we come in the store, we have talks and get to know each other and little small talks. Like I'm on the register ringing them up and we just sitting there talking. Yeah. And she like one day like, what do you do besides this? This is not all that you do. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to be braggadocious around people all the time, so you kind of like hold it in.
Yeah.
But I told her, I said, I'm an artist and I do that, and she's like, let me see what you got. And she's like, oh man, this guy's, you're a badass artist. You sitting here playing it like, downplaying it like you just an artist, you good. And as she invited me, I said, I would come to one of your spin classes. I said, just to build our rapport, as friends. And she's like, hey, I looked at the space when I was riding one of these bikes in her class. I was like, man, this space looks beautiful. Perfect for a show because
it's like
the rugged, raw
like
appeal.
Like rustic, and it's like the lighting is just lit enough where you can, get the vibes. Like it's just the whole lighting, the whole area, the whole this whole feng shui of this thing. I told her last night I love the feng shui of the building.
The building.
Yeah, so it's
beautiful.
It is. So you could have went anywhere in Charleston, right?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, yeah.
But you chose to bring the event here amongst your friends, and what was that a calculated choice? You know what I mean? Because you could have went anywhere and did anything, but it felt like you wanted to make it a more of a statement by doing it here with your friend.
Okay.
Is that right?
No, it's right. I felt she wanted to build community. I want to build community, and I grew up maybe 5-10 minutes away from him, and I called it Full Circle due to that, because it's funny how I grew up in a rough area on Union Heights, off of King Street of Snitching.
What's up, good people? I hope you're enjoying the show. SC Power Moves with the Art of Being Full Circle event. I just want to take a pause to actually shout out my sponsors and affiliates. So in the links in the description, please, if you want to create an e-commerce store, Shopify is the way to go. All right, if you want to kickstart your website, you have merch you want to sell, if you want to build up your brand awareness around your merch, or if you just have a full-on apparel line, Shopify is the way to go to build that business, all right? So check out my affiliate link in the description of this video and become a Shopify store owner, all right? And if you need help with that, contact me at scpmmedia.com. I can help you with anything Shopify related, help you build out your website, have it cooking,
Right.
And also, if you're having trouble with splitting up content and creating content, check out the affiliate link below with Opus Clips, opusclips.com. all right? If you want to chop up your long form content into shorts, if you want to chop it up into reels or stories, check out opusclips.com and use my link below. It helps out the channel, it helps out SE Power Moves, it helps out me, it helps out the community when we all share these affiliate links, all right? Just to get that out of the way, you know? And also, SE Power Moves merch is hot.
Steaming.
It's steaming.
It's steaming.
It's steaming. It's so
cooking.
hot. I gotta take my shirt off and show y'all
Dang.
how hot it is.
Clark Kent.
Type
Superman.
shit.
Type shit.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, it's a MOJA hoodie right there.
Yeah,
You
my
need
bad.
that. You got to have that showing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fire.
Yeah. And also check out theartofbeing.com to get the full circle t-shirts and hoodies, all right?
Do that.
Full Circle 2024.
Why not?
I know Full Circle seems like everybody's looking at it like a cool name or a cool event title.
Yeah.
But what does it mean to you and what you wanted it to mean to the people?
Full Circle for me was having my show so close to where I grew up at.
Yeah.
And I could say it kind of was a jungle. It's a lot of obstacles of where I grew up at, like real hood area.
Yeah.
And just to say and being honest, like most dudes from around, they ain't doing what I'm doing. They're not artists. They're more, you know, we got street things they're doing, whatever they're doing. Whatever they got to do to live, scrambling, hustling, whatever.
Survival mode.
Survival, straight up. So for me to be close to home, where I grew up most of my life and was raised, it was a full circle moment for me. And then also meeting, like I said earlier, Jillian and Whole Foods. Then just like, you never know who you walk into. And then all of a sudden, I met them 2 years ago, full circle. I'm in their studio riding a bike. A couple months later, I had my show.
Yeah, for sure.
By
So all that happened this year.
all that happened this year.
That's incredible, man.
MOJA was crazy, and then my show last night was bananas.
The show last night, I don't want to. It's like I don't want to talk about the show last night because I feel like if we talk about it, we got to end this episode.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about like the stuff that's been around the show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how did you? Like when you thought of the show, Full Circle, did you think of like, all right, I'm just gonna get a building and throw all my shit in it and just like hope
Pretty
people
much.
like it? You know,
Pretty much my whole thing was, but I also wanted to match my aesthetic. I don't want nothing. I mean, I have layers to myself, especially as being an artist the way I am, because I do abstract expressionism. So that's like a different.
That's what it's called.
Abstract expressionism, where people, and it's like kind of like neo soul abstract expressionism, where people see life issues, they feel emotions when they look at your artwork, and that's my goal, was to provoke that into people.
How important was it to do the event here in Charleston amongst your peers and your friends, your family? It seemed like it was super intentional.
Oh yeah.
Like when you walk in this, if you were here last night, when you walked in this space, it felt intense. It's intent in there.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Full of it.
Because we were here Friday night, but it wasn't spaced out the way you spaced it out, right?
No.
So when you walk in this building, everybody saw it. Everybody knew. All right, bet. This is intentional. This is personal, right? Was that the way? That's what you was going for, or did you feel that way also, or you think people felt that way? The way I felt?
No, that's what I wanted. I want people to feel the roller coaster of emotions, how I created the art.
Yeah.
That's why the music was played to certain songs.
Shout out to the DJ, by the way.
DJ Dollar Menu.
Dollar Menu.
One of the best.
One of the best.
One of the best. He won DJ of the year a couple times.
Back
Back to back in Charleston.
Hey, he won DJ of the year last night.
Yeah,
too.
he did his thing. Shout out to DJ Dollar
Shout out
Menu,
DJ,
DJ
man.
Scrib. They was out here. Them two right there.
Yeah.
Two of the best in Charleston. But I wanted people to feel what I felt, or at least even get a taste of it. If you've never been through a lot of things I've been through, I wanted them to feel it.
No doubt.
And I wanted to feel how the color, the way I stroked the canvas with the paint,
No, no pause, man. Yo, we're gonna edit that.
I said stroke. Well, I wanted to.
I stroked the pen.
When I was.
But
when
no,
I
that's a technical term, people. Technical term.
That's technical.
Yeah.
That's real. So, I wanted people to feel the paintings and the ideas and the emotions that I put on these canvases.
Yeah.
And they'd be able to see, man, this is so deep. Like, this making me feel. Because I think a lot of things, we feel a lot of things now, but we're not really going to like personal things, like people. We're doing groups.
It's kind of impersonal.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff. I'll say this, and people might think I'm crazy when I say this. I tell people this all the time. Since COVID, a lot of stuff feels so artificial. It feels like some of the stuff that's happening is not real.
Right.
It feels like we are truly in the Matrix in a way. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, I don't know what it was about COVID that shifted, what do they call it, the dimension.
Yeah, did something.
It feels like, or we're just so insensitive to certain things now. So I feel like just to see stuff like, you know, like all, of course online is crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I think it desensitized all of us. So what you're saying is you put some stuff on that canvas that make you feel something and make this like, all right, this is real.
Yeah. Raw emotion.
Yeah.
Raw feeling.
I hope that made sense to y'all that's watching this, because you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
I know you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm talking about? Because it certain stuff do feel artificial, like we're not fucking like doing this right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For some reason, I don't know
Right.
why.
Well, it's we're trying to replace people.
Mm.
And it's like people don't want to people are afraid to go on and say like what they really feel, do something about it. I feel like there's more complaining.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, you know, take the time, take the steps to say, I have the issue, I have the problem. That's what I did with my artwork. I said I have things and emotions that are inside me that I'm not dealing with.
Yeah.
So I said I need a way to get them out in a positive, respectable way that doesn't hurt others.
Yeah.
You know?
1000%.
Right.
That's real. That's real. So people always say this, or the saying is perception is reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're painting is a type of reality that you're seeing. Do you think that you're capped with your ability in this 3D matrix to actually really put on your canvas what you really see? Do you think you're capped?
No, because everything that I do see, everything I can't care about.
Mm.
I care about things, but there's some things that just like, okay, it's like, there's some things just black and white. And we try to make it, everything don't have to be a color.
Yeah, we try to make it.
Yeah, like a painting, like
we try to put a truck into a daggone fish.
And a damn mailbox.
Yeah. The puzzle pieces are supposed to be a truck. You know it's a truck, but you're gonna get the boat and try to stuff it in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
You good, man. Just we try to make.
That's what I do with my life, by the way, people.
We'll try to make a truck.
I try to make a trucker boat.
Yeah, you try to get it in there.
Yeah.
No, man. I mean, shit. I'm so open to things and seeing things for what they are, and I take it for what it is with a grain of salt. I don't always have to make any. There's not always an angle to everything. Sometimes it's just black and white.
Yes, it is what it is.
Yeah, like paintings, you can make them any color you want, but sometimes but mostly life is black and white. You good or you bad, and there might be a little gray area in the middle, but or like, you know, either or, it's one or the other, straight line.
Gotcha. So we're back. I'm here with the Art of Being, Demetrius Being, Charleston, South Carolina.
Back at it.
You know?
843.
843.
Staying up.
Shout out to the 843, man.
843. I'm putting on for them.
You really are.
I'm putting on for
You really are. You did that.
I'm putting on for
You're doing that. You're doing that. I want to say you did that.
I got to.
You're doing that. You know what? To put on this type of event, like, if y'all wasn't there, you probably say, you know what I'm saying, you probably hearing me saying to put on this type of event, but you don't have any context to it. So that's a great chance for you to go and check out the Art of Being's Instagram page, his Facebook page, all right? Follow the people that he follows and check out all the content that's been around this event, Full Circle, all right?
It's going crazy.
Go and type in on Instagram and Facebook, Full Circle, and you will see all of the content that's been circling around this event. And you know what? You're in the right spot.
Right.
Follow SC Power Moves. Follow the Art of Being page. Follow the movement, man. All right? Art of Being.
Art of Being.
Demetrius Being. Last night. Epic night.
Epic.
Did you surpass, did this event, your first showing, official showing, did it surpass your expectations?
Yes. Most definitely.
In what ways?
I knew I would have a audience, but when you have social media love, that doesn't translate to love
In person.
In person.
It's a fact.
So to see people that I never met in person,
Yep.
I didn't even know what they look like because Instagram, they don't even have pictures of themselves, but to see them know who I was and say, I've talked to you like over a couple years.
Yeah.
I followed you. Even just people just reaching out and saying like, man, listen, just, you phenomenal, man. Like, you got a light and the shining. Like, look, all these people come to see you about your artwork.
That's right.
I had like 20 people last Sunday on Eventbrite.
Yeah.
I got here.
That's right.
20.
So just to put, so what he's saying is the Eventbrite ticket reservations were at 80 coming into this week.
This week, yeah.
So 2 weeks ago we were at 40. You know,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like 27.
Like 20 something like that.
So it went from 27 to almost 200 in a week and a half.
It's at 199 when doors open.
199 when doors open.
And people standing out this door waiting to get in.
When you pulled up, they were there. Or at 5.
At 5 o'clock, we had
People
the
were
doors closed. People at the door like lined up. I think I was finally ready.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, you can always have a show, but you as an artist, you have to feel ready to present.
Yeah.
Because it's so intimate. People get to see. It's like basically taking your skin and slicing it open, and people seeing all your heart, your soul, your mind, your hurt, your joy, your pain, everything. And it's full on display, and they can see everything. You can't hide it.
Yeah, people know when stuff fake.
Yeah, especially when you got your own show and everything's you. And I had old pieces from 4 years ago when I first started, all the way till now, like almost like a chronological scheme sense of artwork.
So I want to ask this also. You know, a lot of people put on events just to put on the event to get money.
Yeah.
People put on events for all type of different reasons, right? Some people want to show their passion, some want to show their creativity. Some people want to support the community. Some people want to present their organization or service to the community or to the surrounding areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people do it for money, right? So, like I said earlier, when you walked in that building, you felt the intent when you walked in that building, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it didn't feel like this was a money grab. This was an attempt to show, hey, I am the art of being.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
And this is
It's serious.
This is my work.
Yeah.
You know, the way, because I told you this yesterday. I see your artwork in your room. I see it online.
Yeah.
You know, because I built the website scpnmedia.com. If you want to, you know what I'm saying.
He did that.
But anyway, so I see the pieces. I uploaded the pieces to the website, right? So I'm looking at them in the room and in the space on a wall, right? It hit different. I was like, you can, like I said, the electricity in that room was just bouncing. Boom, 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 boom. It was magnetic, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And people stuck around until over the end, you know?
Yeah, I probably shook and hugged all 200 plus people there. I wanted everybody to know that they're welcome.
Yeah.
That they're seen and they're heard.
Yeah.
And people, you know, like when people go somewhere and they going for a person, they're going for the experience, but they're also going for the person.
Yeah.
Because it would have ruined the experience for them if I was just an asshole.
Right.
But I also wanted to let them know, like, hey, I'm Demetrius Bing.
Yeah.
You know, you're following me. We never met, or people just always come to stuff I'm at.
Yeah.
I wanted to let them know, like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Showing up, I want you. You know, I asked them, what do you like?
Mm-hmm.
I asked them, even people that was stopping me and asked me, like, well, stories, and I'll tell them stories. I have time for everybody.
Right. But I saw you take your time to actually greet. You were having conversation after conversation after conversation with pretty much everybody. And so the event, like your events,
It's always like
it's
that.
always going to be like passion over profit, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be, you putting the people that's coming to your event first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
For sure. I appreciate that anybody take our time out their day, because we have so much things that we do and so much obligations we have to do in a lifetime to others and ourselves. You took time 4 hours out of your day just to come chill with me and look at my artwork and possibly buy and meet my family that's there. And, you know, I have food and drinks provided always, because I believe when you invite somebody in your space, you should have that.
You should be hospitable.
Hospitable, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I nailed everything that I wanted to do. I said what I wanted to say, and people felt what I was putting out.
Man, listen, man.
It was going crazy.
Man, people was in there crying, man. That's what I'm saying, like with the electricity of what was in the room and what was going on. It was so, you can feel it, man. Like I'm not just saying this because I know you, but everybody can feel that. It was people in there crying.
Yeah.
It was people in there crying because they felt it.
And then when I started crying, it made it worse.
Yeah, it did.
I cried.
I had to think about something else. I was like, man, what the Cowboys gonna do today or something, man?
Hopefully win.
So I was thinking about, I had to go into a whole nother dimension and think about something else when y'all was up there.
I was going at it. I was crying.
Yeah.
I cried like a baby.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, I don't even want to watch. I ain't even here right now. What's going on?
Man, you took it away for real, man.
I was like, no, I watched it, but I was looking at you, but my mind was just somewhere else. Yeah.
Man, it's surreal because it's a long time coming, man.
Yeah.
It's magical when people want to be in your presence.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt. I solidified myself as a true, life-fulfilling artist. That even the belief of me doing this for my life and solely just doing this as my life journey as an artist, I could feel it. I felt that. Like I put that check next to what I need to do. Preparing for a show is very stressful.
Yeah.
Very, you know, the funniest thing about it, you can get a time, like you made the itinerary. Now, I wanted you to make it, but I was like, in my mind, I was like, just because I wanted to see if we could do it, but I knew you was going to do it, but I knew how my shows go when people come. Mm-hmm. I've been to other art shows. Other artists, they have their art around and kind of like, hey, look at my art, look how good I am. You want that? Buy it type deal. My art is so intentional, like you said, and there's a lot of intent and details and those stories, so people want to talk. And I knew that's what they was going to want to do. I think I told you, but I was like, I wanted you to still do it. I was like, maybe we can do it, but I was like, ain't no way, because these people, like you said, I'll be done, talk 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 5 minutes here. Every second I moved, I couldn't leave a spot for an hour. I was on one side of the room for an hour solid.
Yeah. So now we know that the format is the intermingling with the people.
That's the thing that's missing in the world. Remember we was talking about that earlier. People want to get to talk to real people that like feel real.
Yeah.
If you don't make nobody feel anything, emotions or anything, you're not doing the right thing with your life.
That's heavy.
Yeah, man, because there's a lot of things going on in the world.
It is.
That you can feel, and it's also very good to feel that somebody's still in touch with that.
That's right. That's a major key. Last question.
What it is.
Second to last question. Do you feel like you've come full circle now that you put on your first solo show, or do you feel like it's more it's still more. The circle isn't complete. It's just starting. Like, it's like, how you make a circle? Like, it's the circle.
Yeah.
So the circle's like this, or is it like this now?
I'll say it like this. I haven't traveled in that thought process yet all the way. So what I say might be now, but I might change it later.
Yeah.
But I feel the circle is full on that part. I feel like now the next show will have to be something else.
Really?
Yeah.
No more full circle.
I don't know.
Full circle's done.
Maybe not. But I mean, I feel like that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Go ahead. My bad.
No. I was just saying the circle of the concept is full of what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be and but
I got you.
It's gonna give I'm gonna have some other ideas and other names that connect to me and to my art that will gravitate people just as much as Full Circle.
Got you.
It's another chapter.
Another chapter.
There's always a chapter, man. You do a series, like my art, I got a series on mask. It's all the ones with facial features you could tell more faces.
Like Slipping.
That was gone. My boy Jerome bought that last night. I appreciate that. I'm happy he got it. He loved it. But I have a couple of them, maybe 20 plus, that are all masked.
All masked.
And it's all revealing a different layer of myself.
Dope. So what's the next chapter? So if you're closing the Full Circle chapter, what's the next chapter? What's coming up in 2025?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you with that, I feel like it's time to outreach to other places. I feel like I've solidified myself as a Charleston, South Carolina artist that's basically took over his hometown. I've well known, my art is appreciated, people love it. Now it's time to see some other things. Maybe it's time to reach out to other cities that love art and now's the next thing is make me bigger other places. Because I feel like Charleston, I'm revered as one of those guys. I'm one of those guys at the art scene. When you think about art,
Himothy. That's what he's saying.
Him. One of one.
In closing. Yeah. I like to close my episodes out with shout outs. I like to close my episodes out or my shows out with love.
Let's do it.
Shout outs. Any shout outs. All of being shout outs. Anybody you want to share some love to. Anybody you want to say thank you to. Here's the time to do it. Right here, right now. Let's do it.
Right now. I want to say again, thank you to Jillian and Chandler for allowing me to show my vision, showcase it to people that wanted to come and wanted to be there and feel something and be involved and be a part of it. I appreciate them for allowing that to be seen on the full display and just very helpful, very loving, very supportive to people. I call them friends for life. Shout out to DJ Dollar Menu for coming through. Coming in, mixing the music, playing. That man is he's one of those guys in Charleston, and he worked with me, and no problem. Shout out to Daniel, Art of Daniel, camera guy. That was there last night. Last minute notice, he came in and did his thing. Always does his thing. He's a great artist too. Danny can do everything. He's a man of many trades. Yeah. Shout out to Tara for pouring the wine and the non-alcoholic wine and everything for us and coming through doing that. Shout out to my boy Lynn that works with me at Whole Foods. He saw the vision. He came there. He served his coffee with his wife and his kid right there. Big shout out to friends, family, the community of art, but also I want to give a special shout out to this man right here, my boy.
Appreciate it, man.
No, he saw where I lacked and knew I needed help. But he knew that I had the work ethic to do the things I could do. But he knew he can help me. Yeah. And he did it effortlessly. He did things I didn't even think of. He done things I can't even put in my mind to even say what I need. He made checklists. He did QR codes. He made the QR codes for each painting and he did so much stuff. He did my website. I don't know what else to say, man. Like, you came through for me, man. Like,
Man, look, I saw you pushing the car on the side of the road. I said, let me get out of here.
and that's what you said.
Yeah.
And you did that. You came through and helped.
That's right.
Man, you took advantage. I was like, man, I'm doing all this by myself.
Yeah.
I had no team. I just had people that in places where I can do stuff, but no team pushing the envelope. You pushed the envelope. Full Circle was the reason why Full Circle is full, because you helped.
Nah, man.
No, man, you gotta think about it. If half of the things that was going on at the show, it wouldn't have been done, because it would just been me. Who would have did the website, the T-shirts, the QR codes for each painting that made it? It made it more interesting and looked well put together, so people were even more enthused on buying. Like the curiosity of knowing, I don't know what that price is, but I'm gonna scan it, and I'm gonna buy it, and I have privacy.
And have privacy.
See, that's what I think about it. Like everybody don't want everybody to know how much you pay for something.
Yeah.
But
so I knew that. I felt like if you were going to have a show, that's something that
stuck out.
Privacy or that you needed ease. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come in the building with $2,000 and hand a man $5,000 in cash. You want to be right there, like boop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
you did that.
Check out right there.
You did that for me.
So
no, man, I'm forever thankful. Like
I ain't want you to go out like no sucker, you know, because you're too talented to go out like Willie Lump, you know.
Nah, man, you had it straight, man. Listen, I really couldn't. I know I was in my speech. As soon as I talked about my mom, I started breaking down. I couldn't do it, but I really wanted to shout out how thankful I am for everything.
Man, the pleasure was all mine, bro. Like I'll do it again.
I know you will. You know
I would do it again. This shit was fun, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It was fun.
Ain't it fun to be creative?
It's fun. Like the stuff that you painting, I'm clicking, I'm moving. Like a lot of stuff, but like a lot of people don't know how to do it on the back end.
Yeah.
That make stuff tick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm here for.
And you did that.
Yeah.
You did that successfully.
Exactly.
Successfully.
Exactly.
Man.
Any other shout outs?
Shout out.
Appreciate the shout. I appreciate the shout out. I appreciate all the hospitality you always show me when I come to Charleston. All of your homies that's around, all your friends. We share the same family, but man, your friends are cool. I mess with your friends. They mess with me. It's been like
it's like a family.
Family. Yeah, it's been. We've been rocking for the last 2 or 3 months. It's been rocking.
Right.
And it's been rocking in a productive way. It's been rocking in a way that's pushing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have that one hand to another hand.
That's right.
That's how it is.
Anything else you want to close with?
Shout out to Mom Dukes again. Mom was there, always there, show love.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my boy Kennedy, came from Atlanta.
Yep.
For coming out there, always supporting, always willing to help hands, always willing to be there. You know, no questions asked, say be there and do things.
Yep.
Too. Shout out to my brother Devin too. Dev Smalls. Shout out to his brand, Ranger Vaughn, the clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
Fire clothes, like top designer in Charleston, like top tier, like Fashion Week guy.
Yeah.
Did all that with the People's Champ. That's my brother too. I got a team of people. I won't even say a team, a family of people around me that are talented, and we all using our talent.
That's right.
And we using it as helping each other. And we just keep each other up, hold each other head up. When everybody head start to dip down, hold it up.
Yeah.
Cause we getting it.
Yeah.
We getting it. We young black men.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of money. We just starting out. We trying to make something ourselves. Good. We good, man. Shit, something to talk to. Toast it up.
Toast it up. Where is it at?
Where you drink your drink?
It's right here.
Drink your drink. Some of the Lord's juice.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Sip it,
Come
sip.
on, Yeah, and I'm gonna give my quick shout outs. Shout out to you. Like I said, for the hospitality, for man, Charleston is a different city now because I remember Charleston from the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't it. Like, it wasn't people. It might have been a movement of like an art scene movement, a fashion scene movement, but I didn't know about it. And I appreciate coming around y'all because y'all have. I think I've meshed well with y'all's creative drive, you and Dev, and all the stuff that y'all got going on. It fits. It fits well with my capabilities. You know.
Yeah.
I think that shout out to you. Shout out to all of the community, your following. Shout out to the city of Charleston. Shout out to South Carolina for sure. Shout out to the family. Like, the family came through last night. Shout out to the family. Shout out to them. Love y'all. And you know what else? Shout out to the people that really, really came through that don't know you like that to support.
Word. I can't even put into words how thankful I am. Just knowing all these people, and they, not even the funniest thing about it, like, half of them people don't never seen me, don't know me, but know the word.
Now they know. Do you feel like your legend has grown? Not your legend, but do you feel like you pushed?
I pushed the envelope.
You pushed it a little bit?
I pushed it.
Yeah.
I pushed it. Because when you have a solo show, you saying you brave.
You brave. That's what I'm saying. You had the kahunas.
Yeah, you got them kahunas. And you're not scared. And because one thing about art, like I told you, like I said earlier, you full on display. You almost naked. Because everybody's seeing everything about you. Yeah. If you really put your work, if you really an artist that feels and paints like that, they see it.
Yeah,
it was real. That's why a lot of things ain't real. That's why people was crying.
That is
They
right.
felt something real.
They felt that. Yeah. But just to close it out, full circle, South Carolina Power Moves, the Art of Being, Demetrius Being,
Art of Being,
Aubrey Dunbar. It's been a great weekend. We're about to watch those Cowboys win.
Yeah.
We're going to close it out.
and one thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Shout out to Beeple Studio. I will be there on election night. They hand selected my artwork to be one of the ones that's on the walls displaying while election night is happening. This man will be there with me. Shout out to them for that, for showing love. This might be my second time there, and they sent me a DM randomly and said, "Come on, submit some work," and they said you've been selected.
1,000%.
And that's a big deal.
And another event is on November 23rd.
Yeah, a new vibe. With sensational artist, me. Now I'm saying I'm sensational artist Cal at Cal Art, phenomenal artist, phenomenal realism, hyper realism. He can do anything. I've seen him do abstract. It looks phenomenal.
Awesome.
I'm just happy that he wanted me to be one of the guys to headline it with him. So I told him it's his show, and I'm just here for the ride, and I hope I just make you look good.
1,000%.
He's phenomenal. At Cal Art.
So
follow them. Follow at Cal Art and follow at Dev Smalls and at Ray Javon.
That's right.
Follow those pages.
And also follow SC Power Moves and follow at the Art of Being.
There you go.
All right. It's been your guy, Aubrey Dunbar, Art of Being. We out. Peace. Full circle. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share.